the kids. So what are you asking me about the kids? Are you asking me where do the kids, right? Define kids. Let's say 13 years old to what we're going to do 23, say, around there. Are you asking me where they fit in the picture, where they fit in the bigger picture, or where the issues are around that demographic?
Oh, great clarification. I would say, really specifically on the two generations, we've got Generation Z, of course, which are basically 15-year-olds to 25. And now here we go. The young alphas that I used to call just the little babies, little baby alphas, they're entering the workplace. They're 15, 16 years old. I guess number one, really how to reach them. With obviously, there's an amazing what it's not apathy. They just don't know the information. They don't know in the states here the U.S. Constitution. A lot of them just don't know. They've not been raised with basic morals, ethics, etc. Just, I guess, really talking behaviorally, if you will. How do we reach those folks as common sense folks, whether it's wanting more freedoms in Europe or, the Alberta folks up here or just the good old freedom folks down here in the States? How do you reach those folks? They're definitely a blank canvas, if you would, if you will.
I don't think they'd listen to you and me. I don't. I don't. I think they're largely like they're doing short form. So think where the platforms are growing, where you see a demographic response is, excuse me, is like a 60-second thing on TikTok, and like I think the age group. I don't know. I don't know. You know all the generations, right? The slightly older generation. Let's say us, all right, for good measure. I don't know everybody on here, obviously. We kind of want to get nuance and we want discussions and dialogue and solutions and real common sense grounded stuff based on the culture that we grew up in that we're starting to struggle to recognize. They don't have that template, right? So you and I don't think we can do it, but you and I, if we was to do that, we'd have to go to their world and we'd have to see what and understand them, which many don't. I understand a lot of the young folk via the Web3 scene because I deal in Web3 and I deal on the crypto, not just cryptocurrency, but cryptography and privacy and digital assets, which I think many people our age, again, I don't want to speak out of turn, don't see value in it so much, and they see a lot of value in it. So I think what to say, if any one of us our age wanted to really connect with somebody of a few generations away, you've got to go their world. Go gaming, talk PCs, find out the best crypto coin that they're into, find out the latest music they're into. And I think that's generally beyond our reach for most of us. I just happen to be part of the nerd herd, and a lot of the nerd herd are quite young. So I'm accepted in there. And they give me an allowance to be a bit older because I can speak their language in terms of tech, Web3, IPFS, HTTPS, and all the kind of different protocols that are running onto the internet. So I can go straight in and talk to the nerd herd. You're running HTTPS or you're running IPFS. What are you running? And I can connect with them. If you haven't got that common ground, we're generations apart, aren't we? So it's what would I suggest? If you know someone who's younger, say, I don't know, 30, and they're on a scene on the internet, maybe they'll know. Maybe we need to you need to voice your views to say, I don't know what ages to throw at these, say 30, and then get it across to them to get a bridge in between to find a connection. But otherwise, I think most people that like debate and things like that, I just don't think
Yeah.
we're too old to reach
No,
them.
I'll
Back
tell
to
you
you.
what, wait till you're in your 60s, Rhea. You know, it's just like sports. You have to stay young. You have to stay young in order to have a competitive team. I really